If you weren't expecting snow in the tower, well, guess what? It is here. And that usually means we also have a bunch of snowy themed cosmetics to go through because, of course, events mean event cosmetics. Now, when you drop in, of course, there will be the usual events tab, which when you scroll back far enough, you will find past seasons of stuff in case there was anything from previous seasons or anything that you look at that you say, oh, I think that looks awesome, and you want to pick up just for the sake of having something to, you know, have, keep, or do whatever you want to it in case you want various things from various past years. So that being said, now, into the main stuff. Now, on the front page of what's new, of course, you will see most of the various armor sets from last year's, with, of course, in this case, the most recent one being at the very front, which, at least for the Titan, is called the Pruina Luster Titan Bundle, which I will, of course, show a thing right now of all 3 armor sets in case you were curious what they were looking like. I won't lie, they don't, as usual, they look pretty good, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan because they shine a bit too much for me personally. You know, armor is armor. But then into the rest of the stuff. So some new stuff. We have the Snow Throw finisher, which is your Guardian basically just hucking a very big snowball at whatever you wish to finish. So a stasis finisher. Then we also have Shaky Skating, which I believe is 2 people just kind of, you know, skating, and then, well, it's hard to say what this will look like solo. And then we also have Skateboard Tricks. There we go, which is, you know, or snowboard tricks. So you're snowboarding pretty much. And then various other emotes, solo fist bump and that sort of thing. Hockey based one though. That's funny. And of course a bunch of those different things, ghost shells and that sort of thing, vehicles, ships, and sparrows. We have finally a Zamboni Sparrow, which I can't believe that people didn't get that sooner. Then we also have Sirius Majoris, which I believe is supposed to be a constellation style, but I won't lie. The ship makes it look cooler, but I think this will look better with a few shaders on it. Yep, no, that actually started to already improve it, seeing the various shaders on it. Then we also have Joy of Dawning, another Sparrow one, which this one looks actually pretty cool with a stasis effect on the back. But of course, because it's the Dawning, I'd recommend that anyone that have it pull out the old Dawning Sparrow from the quest because, you know, there's a passive buff on it just because it exists. Then for weapon ornaments, the Infinite Gift for Vex Mythoclast, which I forgot to make the video on it, but this one was actually already known. This was already in the game files. This was already available to find if anyone wanted it, but, well, not buy it, but you could see it. So, a Frosty Tipped Barrel for Vex Mythoclast, and we also have Cold Cheer for Ager's Scepter, which I won't lie, I really like this look. The white and gold plus a very bright purple crystal in the center. I like it a little bit better than I like regular Agers, so I'll kind of go for it. And then I believe everything from prior seasons is all other things. Slapshot Hockey Finisher. I don't recall if this was this year or last year, but in case you wanted to see it, there it is, whacking something with a hockey stick. Canadians enjoy. And then we also have Happy Trails, which I remember this one from last year. This was the taped gun on the back Die Hard finisher. I don't think I've seen this in the wild anywhere. Then we also have the Perfect 10 finisher, which is an ice grating throat slit. And of course, other ornaments like the Winter Chill thing for Cold Front is here if in case you wanted to get it. Then, like I said before, past emotes, a variety of all festive versions as well. Now, into the main page to see what we have available currently. We have, starting off, I think we're missing something, Benefice, which is a shader. Let's see what this looks like and how hot. Okay. That's bright. And I won't lie, that's kind of hurts my eyes. Then we also have the Snowy Entrance, a transmat effect, which is you popping out of a snowman. Then we also have the Solo Fist Bump, which we just looked at, which is, you know, not leaving yourself hanging when you actually go for it. So, you know, there's that. Then we also have the Baking Cookies emotes, which is, I believe, last year or a year before that. But at the same time, you know, baking cookies. And then once cookies are ready, you hold them above your head triumphantly. So, there's that. Then into the main store, we have some things. For flares, we have the Dawning Warmth shader, which I can't say when these would be from, but I can admit, I actually think this fits Season of the Seraph. This look fits the Seraph armor pretty well, I won't lie. Then we also have Dawning Festiveness, which is a silver, no, that's mainly a blue one. Doesn't look half bad either, if I'm honest. Then we also have Aniline Shock, which I believe is more blue, but a little more white that time. And we also have Dawning Tranquility, which is that. Now, I will admit, this is a bit of a personal plug here. If anyone likes, like, the looks of, let's say, my new purpose here, if you like that hologram with red tone look, I advise you keep your eye out. I will mention when it comes up. Polycarbon powder. This was from last year's Dawning, I believe. If anyone wants a sick-looking holographic on their guns that actually looks pretty damn well on almost anything I've tried, there's rarely been a thing that I don't like. This is it on IS Luna. If you want that, I'd recommend you keeping your eye out for it, because this is the time to obviously get it, because it's a Dawning shader. Now, into transmats, we have Howling Blizzard, a transmat effect, basically stasis before it existed. Then we also have the Snowy entrance, which is twice in the menu. I just realized I looked at that. And we also have the Sweet entrance, which is also, for some reason, right here above as well. I think Bungie needs to adjust the menus. There might be some things that aren't present. Then we have a Snowball Fight emote, which I believe is from this year. Possibly. It's hard to keep track of various emotes, but I think this was last year's. It seems last year. Then we also had the snowshoes emote, which is you popping on some snowshoes, and then of course going for a walk in the ice, which it always looked a bit goofy walking in snowshoes, just because obviously yes. Then we have the festive shell, which I believe this is new to this year, and I won't lie, it looks themed, but still pretty freaking cool. I do like that. Little antlers sell it for me. And we have the Mirthmobile, one of the mini Sparrows, except it's a sled this time. So if you wish to Tiny Sparrow people, now's your chance to get your hands on a Tiny Sparrow for free. And then the Sirius Majoris ship that we just looked at not too long ago, that is also available for Bright Dust. And lastly, we have Compliance for Anarchy, which is kind of a gingerbread house or cookie look Dawning theme for Anarchy. Although I wouldn't rate this above the Siva look for Anarchy. That's, you know, just a version of it if you so want it. With that, that is the Dawning in its cosmetics. Of course, everything is currently available for the rest of the week. And I will, per the usual, cover what is available every week for Bright Dust. I just won't include the bits on what is new. So with that, my name is Matt Scorpion. I'll see you in the next video.